Yo, what's going on, everyone? I know some time had passed since George Floyd had died. Well, had got murdered by a racist white cop. I did not want to speak on this. Did not want to talk on this because I'm angry. I am furious. See, I was so angry I didn't want to say the wrong things. To sit there and watch a man dying, pleading, begging for his life for 9 seconds. 9 seconds. And watch how insensitive 4 cops was to help this man. It made me angry. It hurted me. Some of my subscribers asked me to make a comment on this. I hesitate because I didn't want to do it. You see, African Americans is getting killed in this country. When Colin Kapernick took a knee before every or during every national anthem, there was no big deal. There was no talk. There was no nothing. Till heat got on Trump. So Trump do what Trump do best. He reflects it to somewhere else. So all racist white people. Now, let's finish this right here. I'm not saying white people because I'm putting them in a different category. There's white people and racist white people. Racist white people who follow behind Trump, they stopped running their mouth. I'm not going to go on and go on and go on with the story, okay? We know how the story is. But this is why Colin took a knee. He kneeled because of police brutality against African Americans. See, I was going to tell y'all a story, but I can't remember the people. It deal with seizure, God, of letting my people go. I can't remember the story. I wish I'd look it up so I can kind of reflect the story. We're back in them days in which when the Pharaoh ordered to kill this group of people because they was growing. They was growing, the population was getting bigger and bigger. when he ordered to kill the firstborn son, because they was growing. Somebody know what I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure they'll put it in the comment section. We back at this time. You see, African Americans are growing. We are the minority in this country, but African Americans about to be the majority. We are growing. And you have racist white people afraid of that. See, the white man and the white woman was dominance in this country the day white people stole this country from the Indians. And you have racist white people who are afraid that they're not going to be dominant no more. The dominant species anymore. You're going to have minorities, the majorities. Probably in the next 10 years, minorities will be the majorities. And racist white people are afraid of that. So their solution, kill African Americans. What happened in Minneapolis, I can't get that video out of my mind. There was a lot of deaths between police brutality. You know, you just not too long ago, you had a black man jogging and white people murder him and the cover up. I'm just waiting for Fox News to come out to try to make this man look like an animal. Because we know Fox News is going to spin it. That's all they do. Instead of reporting the crime, they want to spin it to make this black man look like he was bad, to justify what a racist white cop did. That's Fox News. People, Minneapolis, Atlanta, California, New York, here in Maryland, Washington, D.C., around this nation, protesting. Now, let me tell you this right here. I do not condone the violence, but I want y'all to understand this violence. You have people who using this protest for their own agenda. These burning the buildings, spray painting the buildings. I just saw a video just a while ago of two white girls. They got their face cover up and all, and all that, but they white girls spraying on a building, Black Lives Matter. And two black girls confront them and say, why are you doing this right here? And they talk, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. They're doing this for their own agenda, because while you got African Americans and white people who are together trying to do a peaceful protest, their agenda to try to make this protest bad. The violence, the destroying of buildings, you see, you got people, you got their own agenda to try to make this protest look bad. And I'm going to tell you something right here. You have some of the racist white people is in that protest, but their agenda is not make this come good. They want to make this look bad as possible. Where they're going to break in buildings, destroy buildings, and doing all this right here. But you see, when you look on the media, they're showing black people looting, but they're not showing white people looting. There's more white people looting than is African Americans. Because we are angry. We are tired. We want our equal rights. They say this flag is everybody here is created equal. It's not here. It's not. Black people always been a second-hand citizen. It's not equal here. And we are tired of treating like dogs, being killed. I'm tired when I walk out my own home, I gotta be afraid. I gotta be afraid a little bit. When I see a cop get behind me, my heart just beats because there might be a racist white cop who looking to kill a black African American man. I like some of these celebrities, some of these basketball players, these baseball players, soccer players. You have sports athletes in different sports coming out because they tired of this too. But where's Oprah Winfrey and her girl? Where's Oprah Winfrey and her girl? They can tear down a black man, but with something like this right here, they silent. They are silent. Where Jay-Z and Beyonce? Huh? They silent. Today, which is the 31st of May, Michael Jordan did make a statement. I ain't saying Michael Jordan made that statement, but it been written, okay? It's some people of Michael Jordan probably made that statement. But Jay-Z, I ain't hear nothing on Jay-Z. I ain't hear nothing on Beyonce. I ain't hearing enough of these coons out here that all they do is coon, 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 coon. But Oprah and Gail, you don't hear nothing from them. And how many days pass? You hear nothing from them. They are silent. Oprah, who got probably the biggest platform of any African American, is she using her platform? No, because it's not tearing down a black man. They charge this cop for third-degree murder. Are you kidding me? Third-degree murder. That's a slap on the wrist. Then you have Trump and the Justice Department say they looking into it. Man, do y'all honestly believe that they looking into it? And Trump getting on Twitter with his comments. When the country is like it is now, and you looks to your leaders, it shows he's not a leader unless it's something racist. That's the leader of the racist white people, but ain't a leader for people. We're Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell. Why are they not talking about this? Because he's down there sniffing Trump butt. Yeah, if y'all expecting me to come over here and lash out, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to come out here and I'm not going to do this video and I'm not going to lash out. Black people cannot make changes alone. We need white people to get involved. It's so beautiful to see these protesters going along and white people standing side by side African Americans. I saw a picture of someone were protesting in front of the building and these cops, like they want to attack these black people, these black women. And you had a group of white women got in front of them and made a human chain to defend the black women. That was beautiful. But I want y'all to really look at this. For every protest that's going around this country, has people who's don't not really have anything good about this protest. They have a agenda to make the protest look bad. To make it look bad. I wish I could show the video of these white girls spray painting this building, or there's other videos of these white kids, these white people breaking glass of businesses and breaking in and trying to call people over to loot it. People have an agenda to make things look bad. So you have to be aware of it. Yes, I'm angry. I am furious. Enough have to be enough. We have to make these politicians do something. We have to, why there is no law against racism? Why there's no law? And I don't care, you're Democrat, Republican, why there's not no law? There should be a law against racism. If you show racism, you will get throw the book at you, the full extent of the law. There should be a federal crime. Enough is enough. Enough is enough of this. I do not want to be the next African American on the news pleading for my life, so my kids can see their father get murdered or hear about their father got murdered or some racist white person. Y'all have my permission to share this video. Use it. Because enough is enough.